Prewave really helps us to speed up the process and also helps us to keep track of the actions we are taking. Yeah, hello, my name is Scheller and I'm the Sustainability Manager at Emma Sleep. We are operating in more than 30 countries already, so we are a very international company. We are selling mainly mattresses, but we are also selling beds and accessories. We have around 180 suppliers, and in Prewave we are monitoring around 450 suppliers. With the German Supply Chain Act, we were really forced to look into our supply chain. So from that point on, we had to start from scratch with a risk assessment. And also, it's not only about risk analysis, there's also the work stream of preventive measures, taking action. Basically, as we are a growing company, we had also a growing supplier base. And we were not able to manage all these suppliers on our own on a manual way. We knew that there was the Supply Chain Act, there was a high risk of non-compliance, and that's why we decided to go for a tool-based solution. Prewave offers an optimized risk analysis which is compliant with the German Supply Chain Act. Also, it has the AI-based news tracking, which also helps us to identify risk in the supply chain right away. And additionally, we can send questionnaires directly through the platform to our suppliers, and are also able to keep track of preventive and corrective measures. I'm working with Prewave now around 1.5 years. And as like always in the beginning, it takes a bit time to get used to the tool, but actually it's very intuitive. Yeah, so Prewave actually exceeded our expectations because we're not only getting a proper risk analysis of our supply chain, we also get news alert whenever something is happening, and we are able to send questionnaires through the tool to our suppliers and also can request them to send our supplier code of conduct. My favorite feature is the action tracking because it's very intuitive and it really helps us to bring transparency into our supply chain. So for example, Prewave informed us about strikes happening at a specific location, and that also helped us to reshuffle our production. And of course, it's also an alert that we should take really seriously and to look at the labor rights at that specific location. Basically, our supplier onboarding process now is smoother. We add the suppliers directly to Prewave, we make the risk assessment, and in case of high risk, we send them a self-assessment right away. So Prewave really helps us to speed up the process and also helps us to keep track of the actions we are taking. Definitely, we feel well prepared. Prewave is offering white papers and webinars on a regular basis to update us about upcoming legislation. And also, I'm feeling very confident that Prewave will implement the requirements of CSDDD as well in the platform.